Hey, Mr. Willis again. Another important thing to do whenever you're using SketchUp for schools is you need to be able to look around. This is a 3D environment, so just one view is not going to do. And so once again, I'm going to go over here to my little toolbar over on the left side of the screen and click the very bottom button. Yours may have this orbit symbol when you first start, but you'll see I have a number of different options here. The first one is the one called orbit. If I select that one, then when I click, you'll see this lets me kind of turn around. So imagine that my camera is kind of staying in one spot, but it's able to just kind of turn around and do a whole 360 view of everything. The other one that's really important on here is the hand. If you click on the hand, this kind of lets you slide things side to side, also go up and down. And so you'll see how I can kind of move things over to where I can view this whole shape a little more readily. The other ones below here have to do more with the magnifying glass, so zooming in and out. Be honest, I tend not to use these very much. The other thing you can do is basically just use your mouse wheel. So if you have a USB mouse plugged in, roll the wheel forward and you'll get closer. Roll the wheel backward and you will get further away. If you are using a touchpad on a Chromebook or something similar, just use two fingers and swipe two fingers up to go closer, two fingers back in order to go away. That two fingers swiping on the touchpad is the same thing as your mouse wheel. There are some other ones you can also do here. This one's called the walk. And this has to do with more of you can set up the camera in a specific spot and actually almost tour your creation. So let's say I'm going to position the camera maybe right over here. And so you see how it's kind of dropped me down right next to it. Now that's switched over to the eye, which is look around, which means I'm going to stand still, but I can kind of click and drag just to kind of turn around and see, hey, there's that guy standing behind there, and see, what's nearby. If I then switch it to the walk, then I can kind of move forward, and you see how I'm kind of sliding forward slowly. It's not the same as like a zoom in and out. It's as if I'm physically moving around and taking a tour, which can kind of be a fun way to check out your creation once you've done a lot of building. Just to review though, your primary tools while you're in the building process are going to be this orbit tool in order to just do the basic turning, and the hand tool in order to grab things and move it up, down, side to side. Have fun!